Hello there! Today I'll be reacting to French inventions that changed the world. Bro, come on. This is gonna be super cool. Let me think of how many I know. I know about Pasteur that invented the pasteurization, and then I think photography or cinema or something like that because I've been this summer I've traveled to Turin and I went to the Mole Antonelliana, the Museum of the Cinema, and there were many French names throughout the whole museum. So I'm guessing the French had something to do with it. Other stuff, no. There must be so many. Come on. So let's just check out the video. Probably some of them are too obvious that they don't come out to you right away. I guess croissant as well. I don't know.
We all know about the French Revolution, but do we know anything about French inventions? And we are not talking about just baguettes or jump cuts. We are talking about inventions that have changed the course of our entire world. Here are
Are you sure you want to start your video about friends saying that the baguette didn't change the world? When I was living in Vietnam, I would eat baguettes every day. Mostly because all the other type of bread they made sucked. But yeah.
5 French inventions that made the whole world say, Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Photography.
Photography. Yeah, you see, I was right.
Can we picture life without photographs? From selfies to portraits, commercials to book covers, Instagram feeds to internet memes. We are literally always surrounded by them all the time. But do you know how it all started? With this. This is the world's earliest surviving photograph.
Really?
It was shot by a French inventor named...
Bro, it looks like the picture that my old Sony Ericsson in 2004 or 2003 would take.
earliest surviving photograph, which was shot by a French inventor named Mr. Lipsa. Inspired by the art of lithography
Doesn't sound very French, the name.
and his love for the invention of camera obscura, a historical projector.
Oh, camera oscura. Yeah, that's the thing that I learned in the. I went to the museum. They were explaining this type of stuff. It was written. They had videos about it, but I don't know. I can't understand this type of stuff. It's too complicated for me.
He wanted to develop a means to capture light and form real images from it. He experimented with a variety of light-sensitive materials and discovered bitumen of Judea, a naturally occurring asphalt, to be the most effective one. Nisfer then created numerous bitumen-covered plates, exposed them to sunlight and waited for several days. But it was worth the wait, as his experiment succeeded. Those bitumen-covered plates had captured a permanent image.
That is so incredible. Can you imagine at the time? We're looking at it today, it's like, what the fuck is this? Come on, just take a better picture. But back in the days, there was no such thing as that. What the hell? It must have been so incredible. What the hell? Oh, by the way, I didn't shout out the channel Plug In. I don't know, I can't understand too much of what she's saying, but it's an interesting video, so definitely check out the channel.
The first photograph ever to be taken in the world. The view outside his home. Cinema.
Oh,
it stands to reason that the country that introduced the world to photography would also be the country that introduced the world to cinema. The Lumiere brothers were often regarded as the original filmmaking pioneers. They were known for making videos depicting everyday Persian life and then exhibiting them for money across the country. Although what the Lumiere brothers presented could be considered fantastic.
Now I understand why it's so popular among French schools go to Turin, to the Museum of the Cinema. If you are French, or if you're watching this video from whatever part of the world, definitely if you find yourself in Italy, try and make the trip to Turin. The Egyptian Museum is really cool, but the Cinema Museum is just Wow, it's just so cool, you know? I couldn't understand too much of it, but yeah, it's really nice. It's really worth a visit.
Videos, they were not narratively driven. Hence, in our eyes, they were not cinema. The credit for making the first cinema should go to Alice Guy, as she made the world's first narrative film called La Fille aux Choux in 1896, a short film about a couple's desire to have a baby. This film is considered lost, and only the remakes of the original exist today. But the impact that the original film had at the time was unprecedented. After that film, many people saw the potential of narrative cinema.
I really want to check out some older clips from older French movies. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. Maybe some fun one.
And started producing their own. Movies became widely popular, and within a span of just a decade, it became one of the biggest entertainment industries in the
Charlie
world.
Chaplin.
Braille.
Oh, even Braille.
The invention
Braille,
of the Braille
whatever how you
resulted from a
call it.
horrifying accident in which the 3-year-old French-born Louis Braille accidentally stabbed himself in the eye with a sharp instrument when he was playing at his father's workshop. Blinded in both of his eyes, he tried his very best to live as normally as he could, but found it difficult because at the time, very few institutions had appropriate facilities to assist blind people. Frustrated, he took matters into his own hands and started researching Charles Barbier's night writing system, a tact code that was devised for the French troops to communicate in the dark when they couldn't see. Based on it, he developed his own tact code that was more universal, accessible, and had the ability to communicate the complexities of written language and visual cues.
This is so cool. So basically, the blind people can touch this. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, I can't understand it.
Effectively to a blind person. Also, he did all this when he was just 15 years old. In today's time, the Braille code is used for more than 130 languages and is the most popular tact code for the blind across the world.
So it does change from language to language. Is it like the sign language or is like universal?
Pencil sharpener.
Pencil sharpener, okay.
It's one of those inventions that you probably use on a regular basis, but never think to yourself, who invented this? His name was Mr. C.A. Boucher. In the book Annales de l'Industrie, Boucher wrote about many things. But one of them was this little device he made to sharpen his pencil precisely so that he could use it effectively for his pantographs. This device became what we now know as pencil sharpeners. Unfortunately, Mr. C.A. Boucher
Wow,
never
look how different it was back then.
patented his discovery and hence never sold it for commercial purposes. The first person to patent the pencil sharpener was the French mathematician Barney Lassimone, who made it commercially accessible across all of France and spearheaded its popularity
Bro, look at this. What the hell? It looks like a torture device.
across the world. The hairdryer.
Hand dryer.
To be
Really?
honest, I am not at all surprised that this is a French invention.
Why not?
With all the bourgeois lifestyle and fashion sense French people had at the time, it's no wonder that the hair fixing machine was devised in.
I mean, I thought that the pasteurization would be more of a change in the world than the hair dryer. I mean, I feel like we could have still be surviving even without our hair being, I don't know, without different haircuts or hair being dried out.
This country. It was invented by a French stylist, Alexander Godefroy, who used it in his salon to great success. His machine was so huge that a person had to sit underneath it to dry their hair. Word of this invention
Oh my god, look at that, bro! This looks like something that will suck out your brain.
quickly spread across continents, and it became a familiar sight in practically all salons within a couple of years. As time passed, these big machines became smaller and more portable, and by the 21st century have become a common appliance that one can see in almost every home. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
I did like the video, but I wanted to see more inventions actually. I want to know more. I want to know more. I want to know more. So if you have any other videos that I can check out to learn about more French inventions, definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.